Hey guys, welcome back. So today we have a G80 Genesis sedan with a check engine light, and we noticed that our temperature during the cluster is blinking. So we're gonna scan for codes and see what we have here. I'm just gonna select all, switch by cable, and so I'm just gonna go through all of it and let's see what codes we have. So after the full scan, we get a code for ambient temperature. So that's why I guess our cluster temp is flashing there. And side mirror ambient fault can signal. So I grab our wiring diagram. Let me remove this. We have our wiring diagram here, and I was looking for the ambient temp. It's not on the front that we usually see in front of the grill, but it's inside here on the driver's side mirror. So as you can see, there's an ambient temp sensor there, and we got the power there going in, or LIN bus, and just ground. So what we're gonna do here is, because since as you can see our layout on the connectors, that on pin number 3, our LIN bus, there's no separate wire for our ambient sensor, so we're gonna check that properly. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna check our good power, since all the mirrors are working, the components, the blind spot and everything. The folding mirror is working. We know that our power is good, ground is good. Our main issue here is just the ambient sensor. So I'll just double check the wiring inside. I'll make sure we got good LIN communication there, since we have a fault code for a CAN signal, and we'll see from there. Data, as you can see, we have a 20 degrees on reading an ambient temp. I don't know if that's the default, but so far our mirrors, since if we're concerned about ground signal, there could be a sensor problem, that our motor is working fine, right? There's folding mirrors. Does it move? Yes, it moves, no problem, right? And our blind spot, let's see if it turns on and off. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna really just remove that mirror and then just visual check and see from there. So we'll just be careful in removing this one. That's what I hate on this one, because I know it's just a clip here, but we don't want to crack this mirror. Okay, we're lucky. Now we didn't crack anything. So it's just clips there. As you can see, that's our connection there on the mirror. And I think this is the video, and there's our ambient temp there. It's blurred under there. So I guess I'm gonna remove this just to make sure. Now we can remove this outer cover here. So I'll just squeeze. So I'm gonna remove this outer cover. Oops. more. Is that corner? So I guess that's it. I hope I can pull this. Oops. There's our cover. It's out. Maybe here. Now our concern is this guy here. So it's a connector and a screw. You remove this then. Okay, there's a weird side on the clip. So okay. So I don't know if you can see that this one here is sitting on the groove. This one here is sitting on the groove there, so you just have to pop it out. So now what else we can do here? So we have a green and yellow wire there. So we have our green and yellow wire. We're sure that our yellow wire should only be one ground and one signal there. So, but it doesn't show on our wiring diagram. So we'll check it and see. It's removed there. Still reading 20 degrees, right? So I think that's the default for if there's a malfunction in the sensor itself. So now what I found out is our green wire there, I don't know if you can see that, the green wire in there, and the yellow is our signal, and our green that's our ground there, or the supplied ground or power. Well, it's not really sure, but what we can see is we know for sure that that's our signal here, because on our meter it's showing 4 volts or more or less 5. So if I'm gonna try to ground that, it should change. So what I can do is we can try to jump both of them and see if our data changes. So I don't know, you will see here. Let me adjust it. Oh, sorry. So you see that 20 degrees. So if I'm gonna try to ground that signal wire, if it changes, we know that our signal is good. So you see that it changes to -5. So on this, I eliminate our circuit is good. There's no problem there. We don't have a problem with the open circuit. So let's plug in with a new sensor and see. So plug in our new sensor there. So you can see that. And our data shows now 17 degrees, 16. I'm inside the shop right now. It's winter outside, so what we can do is we can go to our scan data and see if we have still that code. I know I removed the side mirror. We should have code for a side mirror or something like that, but we should have no codes now for our ambient temp. So as you can see there, we went to history instead of active, right? We know that we fixed our problem. Because that's why sometimes I don't erase the codes, because when I plug in with a new sensor or whatever component is that, it's gonna go straight to history because it's trying to recheck everything, right? So that's it, guys. I don't know if you learned something from there, but that's our ambient temp for a G80. It's inside our side mirror. That's it. I know the car is fixed. You just have to clear the code, and that's it. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and whatever comment you have, write it down and let me know. Thank you for watching.